Have you ever found yourself walking with your eyes glued to the ground? Shoulders, tight arms, stiff, and that unsettling feeling creeping in. The fear that at any moment you might trip or fall. You're certainly not alone. Many seniors walk this way without even realizing it, believing they're just being cautious, yet unknowingly increasing their risk of falling. Today, I'm going to share something truly special. A simple walking technique that has already helped thousands of seniors regain their confidence, reduce their fear, and avoid falls altogether. We're not talking about complicated workouts or expensive gear. Instead, just gentle, mindful changes in the way you move. You'll soon discover how small adjustments in your posture, the rhythm of your steps, and even how you hold your arms can dramatically improve your balance and independence. Imagine moving freely again, walking tall without hesitation, and enjoying everyday activities without anxiety holding you back. If you're ready to rediscover the joy of safe, confident walking, stay with me until the end of this video. Because walking isn't just about getting from one place to another. It's about reclaiming your freedom, your peace of mind, and the wonderful sense of independence that every senior deserves. Let's take this journey together, step by step. 1. Why do we fall? Understanding the hidden reasons behind our falls. You know, as we grow older, falling seems to become an all too familiar worry. Many of us start believing that falling is just an inevitable part of aging, something we must accept as our bodies grow weaker year by year. But here's something comforting and hopeful you might not know. Most falls aren't actually inevitable at all. In fact, they're often completely preventable. You see, the reason we fall isn't just because we're getting older. Instead, it's due to several hidden factors we rarely notice, at least not until it's too late. If we could recognize these invisible risks and take steps to address them, so many painful and frightening falls could be avoided entirely. Let's start by talking about muscle loss, something many of us prefer not to discuss openly. After we turn 60, it's natural for our muscles to gradually lose their strength. Those powerful legs that once carried us confidently through life begin to feel less reliable, losing their tone and stability. The muscles that once kept us upright and steady, even on uneven surfaces, slowly weaken, making us vulnerable to stumbling or losing our balance. But the challenge doesn't stop there. Something even subtler happens to our bodies as we age, a shift in our posture. Gradually, our heads move slightly forward, our shoulders round inward, and our spine starts to curve gently. It might seem like a small change, hardly noticeable at first, but it dramatically affects our balance. With our weight shifted forward, we naturally lean ahead as we walk. This slight lean puts us off balance, making it easier to trip, stumble, or lose our footing with even a tiny misstep. And then there's another factor we often overlook: the fear of falling itself. I've seen it in myself and countless friends my age. Once we start worrying about falling, our movements become tense and unnatural. We take small, cautious steps, barely lifting our feet, keeping our arms rigid at our sides. Ironically, trying to be overly cautious actually makes things worse. This stiffness, this tension, disrupts our body's natural rhythm and stability, ultimately increasing our risk of falling rather than reducing it. We also can't forget about our declining vision and slower reflexes. Sometimes we might miss spotting an uneven sidewalk, a loose rug, or other unexpected obstacles in our path. Not because we can't see clearly at all, but because we simply don't react quickly enough anymore. Pair these visual and reflex changes with unsuitable footwear, walking aids we might not be using correctly, a home environment filled with hidden hazards, and suddenly, we're creating a situation that's ripe for falling. But here's the empowering truth I want you to carry with you. Aging itself doesn't cause falls, it's how our bodies respond to these changes as we age. That really matters, and the wonderful news is that we have the power to change that response. We can take simple steps to rebuild our muscles, correct our posture, overcome our fears, and enhance our reflexes and vision. Think about it like driving on a slippery road. Once you learn to anticipate and carefully adjust your movements, you can reach your destination safely and calmly. In the same way, if we approach aging with awareness and gentle adjustments, we can journey through life safely, gracefully, and with renewed confidence. So let's take this journey together, step by step. Let's learn how to walk safely again, with strength, ease, and peace of mind, because you truly deserve to enjoy every moment of your golden years without fear. Mrs. Yedwiga's inspiring journey back to confidence. I want to share a story with you. A story about a wonderful woman named Mrs. Yedwiga. At 77 years young, she had built a life filled with independence, joy, and meaningful connections. For over 30 years, her cozy little apartment was her sanctuary. Each morning, she'd lovingly water her plants, tending to each leaf as though it had its own story to tell. She regularly visited the senior club where friends eagerly awaited her warmth, laughter, and kindness. Life had a comforting rhythm for Mrs. Yedwiga, full of purpose, friendship, and gentle routines. But all that changed dramatically one ordinary morning. It started like any other. She woke up and made her familiar journey to the kitchen, reaching out to put the kettle on for tea. In that split second, her world turned upside down. Her foot slipped, and in an instant, she found herself crashing painfully onto the hard floor. The fall was severe. Her wrist fractured, and her hip took a hard blow. Imagine the shock and fear she must have felt lying there, the sense of helplessness that overcame her. Thankfully, neighbors quickly rushed to her aid, providing immediate care and comfort. She spent 2 challenging weeks in the hospital, but the hardest part was yet to come. Physically, her injuries healed slowly, but emotionally, something inside her had deeply shifted. From that day, fear became her constant companion. The vibrant, cheerful woman who once walked confidently through her neighborhood became hesitant, withdrawn, and unsure. Each step felt heavy with anxiety. She began staying indoors more often, gradually disconnecting from the world around her. Invitations from her beloved family and friends were politely declined, not because she didn't cherish their company, but because the overwhelming fear of falling again had paralyzed her spirit. Her children, seeing their mother struggle lovingly, encouraged her to stay active to reclaim her independence. But how could she? Fear, as you might know, can root itself deep within us, affecting every move we make. Words of encouragement alone simply weren't enough to erase the trauma that held her back. It was during this challenging time that a new person entered her life, a gentle, compassionate physical therapist named Lucia. Lucia didn't just see a woman recovering from a broken wrist or injured hip. She saw a soul burdened by fear, someone who needed not only physical rehabilitation, but emotional support as well. Lucia patiently helped Mrs. Yedwiga relearn how to walk, not by forcing strength, but by gently guiding her body and mind back into harmony. Each session was filled with small yet intentional movements, learning how to plant her feet steadily, how to gently straighten her posture, and how to lift her gaze confidently forward rather than cautiously downward. Little by little, day by day, something remarkable began to happen. As Mrs. Yedwiga practiced these mindful steps, her body and spirit gradually regained their confidence. Within 2 months, the hallway of her apartment building, once daunting, became familiar territory again. After 3 months, she proudly walked down the stairs by herself, simply to buy bread, a small act that once seemed impossible. Today, Mrs. Yedwiga is back to her lively self, confidently strolling through the neighborhood square, smiling and waving to friends. She often says something beautiful that I'd like you to remember. It wasn't strength that saved me. It was learning how to walk again. Technique and gentle awareness gave me back my life. Her journey reminds us all of an essential truth: recovery isn't just about physical strength. It's about reconnecting with our bodies, our courage, and our hearts, one mindful step at a time. If Mrs. Yedwiga can reclaim her life through simple, careful adjustments, so can each of us. Her story isn't just about healing. It's about hope, resilience, and the powerful realization that we all have the potential to overcome fear and live life fully again. Together, let's walk this gentle journey, inspired by her courage and determination toward the freedom, independence, and joy we all deserve. How well are you really walking a gentle self? Check to keep you safe. Now let's pause for a moment together. I'd like you to think carefully about something very simple, yet often overlooked. How exactly are you walking these days? It might seem like a strange question to ask yourself, especially when you've been walking your whole life. But trust me, this simple reflection can make all the difference. Have you ever taken a moment to notice the small details, the way your feet touch the ground, the position of your shoulders, or even where your eyes look as you take each step, often without realizing it? The way we move changes subtly as we age, sometimes creating habits that quietly increase our risk of falling. Let's try a gentle self-assessment together. No doctors, no complicated tests, just your honesty and a bit of quiet attention to your body. Take a slow, calming breath and ask yourself these simple questions. Do you often shuffle your feet instead of lifting them clearly when you walk? Are your eyes usually looking downward, watching every step with caution rather than confidently looking ahead? Do your steps feel short and stiff, as if your body is holding back, afraid to fully move? Do your shoulders naturally slouch forward, giving you a feeling of carrying an invisible burden even when there's nothing heavy in your arms? Are your arms held tightly at your sides, rather than gently swinging with the rhythm of your walk? Do you find it challenging to quickly change direction, or turn your body feeling like it's harder to maneuver easily? Have you started relying on furniture walls or other supports around your home to steady yourself while walking? And most importantly, have you started avoiding going out or walking in public due to a fear of losing your balance? If you find yourself quietly nodding yes to 2 or more of these questions, please, don't worry, you're alone. And this awareness is actually a great starting point. It means you're beginning to see clearly that your current walking habits could quietly be placing you at greater risk of falls. Here's something important I'd like you to remember. These subtle changes in the way you walk don't mean you're becoming weaker. Far from it. Instead, they've likely developed out of caution or fear. Ironically, this cautious way of walking, looking down, taking small, careful steps, stiffening your body, actually throws your body's natural balance off, making you more prone to falling rather than safer. It's a tricky cycle, isn't it? Fear makes your body tense. This tension disrupts your natural movements, increasing your risk of stumbling, which then heightens your fear even further. But the good news, the hopeful truth is that you can break this cycle. It begins with gentle awareness and simple mindful adjustments in your daily walking habits. You don't have to push yourself through strenuous exercises or complicated routines. Instead, you can simply practice shifting your focus, gently lifting your gaze forward, keeping your posture upright, and taking deliberate, intentional steps. Small adjustments made with care and awareness can gradually rebuild your confidence and balance step by step. This isn't just about improving how you walk. It's about reclaiming your freedom, your sense of control, and the peace of mind that comes with confidently moving through your day. You deserve this freedom. You deserve to feel safe and secure every step of the way. Together, let's gently rediscover the joy and safety of walking confidently again. It all starts here, with a moment of quiet reflection and a willingness to take those first careful, conscious steps forward. The art of walking safely. Simple steps to reclaim your balance and confidence. Now that we've gently uncovered the subtle reasons why walking can become difficult as we age, you've kindly reflected on your own walking habits. It's time for something truly empowering. I'm going to share with you the gentle art of walking safely. A simple yet powerful way to move that can help you reclaim your confidence, your balance, and your joy. Walking well is much more than just putting one foot in front of the other. It's about moving mindfully with care, intention, and a renewed connection to your body. These small, thoughtful adjustments can truly transform the way you experience each step, bringing safety and freedom back into your everyday life. So let's begin together, step by mindful step. First, think about your posture. Imagine someone gently pulling you upward by a string, attached softly to the top of your head. Feel your spine lengthen naturally as you stand taller. Hold your head comfortably high and softly gaze forward, not down at your feet, but gently ahead, perhaps about 10 feet in front of you. This slight shift in gaze makes an amazing difference, helping your body anticipate each step with ease and grace. Next, focus on your shoulders. It's common for tension to quietly build in our shoulders, especially when we're worried or cautious. But right now, let's release that tension. Take a slow, deep breath in, and as you breathe out gently, let your shoulders relax downward. Feel them softly open, allowing your chest to expand naturally. Notice how much lighter you feel, as if you've just set down a heavy burden you've been carrying for far too long. Your arms play an essential role too. Instead of holding them stiffly by your sides, allow your arms to swing gently and naturally with each step you take. Think of your arms as your trusted partners in maintaining balance. With each gentle swing forward and backward, your body finds its natural rhythm, moving more fluidly, gracefully, and steadily. Now let's move to your feet. Try stepping deliberately, placing your heel gently on the ground, then smoothly rolling through the heel of your foot, and finally lifting off softly from your toes. This simple heel-to-toe motion is powerful in its subtlety. Each step becomes intentional, clear, and balanced. Remember, gently lift your feet just enough to avoid shuffling or dragging, giving your steps a sense of clarity and purpose. The placement of your feet matters too. Aim to keep your feet about shoulder width apart as you walk. This comfortable distance creates a sturdy foundation, helping you feel stable and secure. Imagine your feet as roots grounded and steady, able to easily support you even as you turn or change direction. Finally, discover the power of your rhythm. This isn't about rushing or forcing yourself to move quickly. It's about walking at a pace that feels comfortable and secure for you. Feel your body settle into an easy rhythm, a gentle flow that's neither hurried nor hesitant. Each step becomes a mindful expression of balance, safety, and calm. At first, these simple shifts might feel new or unfamiliar, but don't worry. With just a little gentle practice, these changes quickly become second nature. Each day, these mindful adjustments will quietly build into habits, making walking safely feel effortless and natural once again. Remember, this isn't only about avoiding falls, it's about rediscovering the simple joy of moving freely, confidently, and safely through your day. It's about regaining independence, finding comfort in each step, and feeling secure in your own body. Let's gently walk this path together, one safe and mindful step at a time, because you deserve to move through life with grace, comfort, and confidence. Gentle exercises to strengthen your steps and boost your balance. Now that we've learned how to walk safely and mindfully, I'd love to share some simple yet powerful exercises that you can do right in the comfort of your home. These gentle movements won't just strengthen your body, they'll also build your confidence, improve your balance, and make each step you take feel easier and more secure. Let's begin with something beautifully simple. First, the single leg balance. Find a sturdy chair to hold on to gently for support. Stand tall and slowly lift one foot slightly off the floor, balancing on your standing leg for about 10 seconds. You might notice a gentle sensation in your ankle, knee, and hip. This is your body naturally engaging muscles, essential for steady walking. After holding, gently lower your foot back down and switch sides. Try doing this exercise 3 times on each leg. With each session, you'll feel steadier, more secure, and more capable. Next, the alternating knee lifts. Still holding onto your chair for gentle support. Lift one knee slowly toward your hip, then carefully lower it down. Then do the same with your other leg. Take your time. There's no rush. Feel your body carefully controlling each movement. Do about 10 lifts on each side, noticing how each gentle repetition helps your feet lift more naturally. Walk, reducing your risk of trips and stumbles. Then we have the heel raises. Standing comfortably, gently hold onto the back of your chair. Slowly lift your heels off the ground, standing on the balls of your feet. Feel your calves working gently, supporting your balance. Then carefully lower your heels back down. Repeat this movement about 10 times. This simple exercise strengthens your calves and improves your circulation, making every step you take feel more stable and controlled. Let's add in straight line walking in a clear, safe space, such as your hallway practice, walking slowly in a straight line, carefully placing one foot in front of the other. Allow your arms to gently swing at your sides naturally. Do this for about 2 minutes. Turn around and walk back. This peaceful, mindful exercise reinforces the safe walking technique you've learned, gently building muscle memory, so your body remembers how to move comfortably and safely. Finally, a calming posture and breathing exercise. Stand comfortably, feet slightly apart. Relax your shoulders and gently close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in, imagining your spine lengthening upwards, as if someone is gently lifting you by the top of your head. Then exhale softly, releasing any tension you might be holding onto. Spend a minute or so breathing slowly, feeling peaceful and relaxed. This exercise helps align your body, soothe anxiety, and prepares you to move confidently through your day. Incorporating these gentle exercises into your daily routine, even just for a few minutes each day, truly transform the way you move, giving you a newfound sense of balance, strength, and security. It's not about pushing yourself hard, but about gently empowering your body, building confidence with every small step. Imagine how freeing it feels to move through your days with a sense of ease, knowing that each step you take is steady and confident. You're taking care of yourself, nurturing your body and mind, step by gentle step. Together, let's continue this journey towards stronger, more graceful, and balanced living. The wonderful benefits of your new walking style. As we've gently journeyed together through mindful walking techniques and simple strengthening exercises, you might wonder, what exactly will change once I start walking differently? The answer is beautiful and heartening, so much more than you might expect. You see, improving how you walk doesn't just mean fewer falls. It touches every aspect of your life, bringing a renewed sense of freedom, comfort, and joy. Within just a few weeks, you'll begin noticing subtle yet profound changes. Changes that will quietly continue to enrich your life, day by day. One of the first things you'll likely experience is a lovely sense of lightness and ease in your movements. Each step will start feeling more secure, more grounded, almost as if your feet have rediscovered the comfort of walking on familiar ground. You'll feel safer with every stride, knowing that you're balanced, in control, and moving with gentle confidence. The most obvious and comforting benefit is, of course, the significant reduction in your risk of falling. Imagine the peace of mind that comes from moving around your home neighborhood or favorite park without the constant worry of tripping or losing your balance. Each step will become deliberate, graceful, and reassuringly steady. You'll also start noticing remarkable improvements in your posture. Standing tall with your shoulders relaxed and your head gently lifted, you'll naturally breathe easier and deeper. It's not just about looking better, though you certainly will, but about feeling truly good in your own body. As your posture improves, so does your energy and vitality. You'll carry yourself with a quiet dignity and strength that others will notice and admire. A wonderful and surprising change you'll discover is the easing of aches and pains you've perhaps come to accept as part of aging. Many people find that knee discomfort, lower back pain, or stiffness in their ankles gently fades away as they adopt these mindful walking practices. Why? because your body will be moving in a way that evenly distributes your weight, taking stress away from your joints. It's a delightful relief to rediscover how comfortable moving around can truly be. But perhaps the most meaningful and transformative benefit is the renewed sense of independence you'll regain. Picture yourself confidently walking to your local bakery, comfortably navigating crowded sidewalks, or effortlessly visiting friends again. The power to move freely, confidently, and safely returns a precious sense of autonomy and self-assurance to your daily life. It's not simply about walking. It's about reclaiming your personal freedom and your right to live without constant fear or hesitation. As we gently come to the end of today's exploration, I hope you feel deeply encouraged and inspired by what's possible. The benefits of mindful walking go far beyond preventing falls. They transform your daily life into one filled with greater ease, independence, and joy. So let's warmly embrace these changes step by mindful step. Together, we'll rediscover the simple happiness that comes from moving confidently through life, because you truly deserve to experience every day with freedom, dignity, and comfort. As we gently wrap up today's video, I hope you're feeling inspired and encouraged about what's truly possible. Remember, falling doesn't have to be a natural part of aging. With just a few mindful changes in your walking habits and gentle daily exercises, thousands of seniors just like you are reclaiming their freedom, confidence, and independence. Walking safely isn't just about avoiding falls. It's about rediscovering the joy and peace of moving comfortably through life. So why not start today? Each mindful step you take is a step toward greater safety, better balance, and renewed self-assurance. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which part of today's video resonated most with you? Are you ready to practice these simple tips to enhance your own daily walks? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. I genuinely look forward to reading your experiences. If you found this video helpful, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps me create more content dedicated to helping you enjoy your golden years safely and gracefully. Thank you for spending your precious time with me today. Stay safe, stay confident, and remember, you deserve to walk through life with strength, ease, and joy. I'll see you in our next video.